Hey everybody, David Andrews here. We are starting a new habit today. For the next 10 days, we're going to be talking about water. So water is habit number 2 in the 10 healthy habits for high energy living. And a really interesting morning because as you'll see here, we have water everywhere. This is the lake. Behind me, you can see basically nothing. So we are in a thick fog this morning. You can see the edge of the lake. You can see basically nothing. You can't see the other side of the lake. You can't see downtown, the buildings. There's no sun really coming through at all this morning. We're just in a cloud. We're in water. We are surrounded by water. We have the lake as water. We have the fog as water. The water is covering the grass. We are immersed in water. I think it's very appropriate for the first day of our new healthy habit, which is to practice some really good behavior around water. And so we're going to dive deep into this and figure out a few things that we can do with regard to water that will help us to be healthy. And as we all know, science has pretty much figured out that we are somewhere between 60 to 70% water. So if we are water, then it makes sense to figure out how to best survive in a world where water is important to our well-being. And so the first tip I want to share in this first day is that starting your day with water is extremely important. And so like this day here, we're breathing in our water a little bit because the air is very moist. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when you wake up in the morning, most of the time, depending on how we slept and what we had the day before, our bodies are in need of water first thing in the morning. And so a super healthy practice that I've been doing for several years is to simply, before anything else, drink at least 20 ounces of water, 20 to 24 ounces. 2 tall, 12-ounce glasses would be perfect. So you're hydrating your body first thing before the coffee, before the cereal, before the eggs, before the fruit, whatever you're gonna eat in the morning. Just take in water. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. It takes a little while to get the habit because what'll happen is you'll wake up and you'll want to do it, but you'll forget. And then you'll start the coffee pot and this and that. And you start to eat something, and pretty soon you realize 2 hours later, you never drank any water. You're like, oh, I didn't get my water today. So healthy habit number 2, which is water. First tip is to plan to drink. So you may have to set a reminder, post-it note in the kitchen, or pour the water and then cover it so it doesn't get dust settling in your water. But best to have fresh water first thing in the morning and drink at least 20 ounces, 24 ounces, and then go about your morning routine a little bit before you actually eat something, because you want that water to go straight into your system, get absorbed, rehydrate for the day. So then you'll have less need for water throughout the day because you're gonna start hydrated. So that's it, pretty simple. So hopefully you can start that habit if you're not already doing it, and just practice and remind yourself and stick to it day after day. Pretty soon you wake up and you can't do anything else before you drink your water, and things start to get a little bit better. Well, hopefully we'll see the lake here sometime today, and we'll talk a little bit more about water in the days ahead.